We're here with Mary Smith. Hi, Mary. How are you?
Hi, wonderful to meet you.
Great to have you here with us. For our global audience, would you mind sharing a bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm Mari Smith, and I'm one of the world's leading experts on social media with a specific favorite for Facebook. I've been, since 2007, a raving evangelist for the platform, and it is the world's #1, and I just love what it can do for companies of all sizes.
Well, excellent. You've written many books, and obviously this is one of the books that you've written. But one of the things that we are hearing in this conference on Social Media Marketing World in San Diego is about trends and predictions.
Yes.
If we were to look 12 months from now, what would you expect to be happening in this space?
Okay, so well, first of all, this is straight from Mike Stelzner, and he said that podcasting is where it's at for 2013. And it's funny because I've been watching the Twitter responses, and many people are saying that, oh, it's been that way for a while. So podcasting for sure, mobile, but really, it's going to be refined. So you're going to be able to see access to data on mobile through purchases. You're going to see, and I was just talking to one of my colleagues, where you can tell if a consumer is purchasing cat food or dog food or no pet food. And then you can purchase targeted mobile ads right on the devices, not SMS, not text marketing. So an area of mobile marketing is really going to explode. And of course, video, short video, and platforms that actually have the ability to have your own channel, your own monetized pay-per-view or subscription model, video channels, and even networks that you could get, collaborate with guest experts and have your own network, kind of like Oprah.
Well, that's all fascinating, and we can't wait to see some of the developments in this space. But one of the things that you talked a lot about is what are companies doing well, and perhaps companies are not doing so well. We have a lot of companies that are members of our club worldwide, and it'll be great for that audience if you can tell us what are the kind of things that pitfalls, perhaps things that they should be looking to avoid in this space of social media.
Great. Well, one of the main things that I'm seeing a trend, and this is good, is the amount of time that it takes to respond to questions on Facebook and Twitter as well, but it's predominantly on Facebook. So the average right now, at time of this interview, is 13.7 hours. But there's been some studies show that the consumers, the fans, and the Facebook users are expecting response within 30 minutes. So obviously we have a big discrepancy. And what happens though is when these fans get a response promptly, they are far more likely, 80% in fact, more likely to go on to make a buying decision. So I'm on a crusade, in fact, to educate companies of all sizes to train up community managers, passionate community managers that are passionate and knowledgeable about the product, the company, the service is, and also people, the real people person, so that they get in there and do the engagement, and that turns into money, literally millions of dollars for the company, quite possibly. So then the other thing is actually training the employees internally to really turn the companies into a social business. I think companies are missing out on a lot of potential opportunity and having the employees be brand ambassadors.
And brand ambassadors is something I personally believe in. In the aspect of community building, we happen to have a club as a word on our brand.
Yes.
And we feel very much more of a club than a company. And perhaps you can elaborate on what could companies do in general, or individuals, to feel more connected to companies as they feel they belong to a special club or a community. It doesn't have to be Diners Club, but in that sense, any brand.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of clubs, and there's something really magical about belonging to a club. I actually think that there's a fundamental human need that we want to belong. And so companies can basically educate their customers that they're belonging to a community. And that might be through Facebook or Twitter or through a private forum or through a membership. But essentially, this whole the club model, if you will, gives people this opportunity to get special benefits and points and incentives and special treats and coupons and all kinds of things that people can get that they couldn't get anywhere else. Like, they have to belong in order to get these member benefits. And it's really quite magical. I have a club myself, a coaching club, we call it Business and Beyond, and people just love to come and belong. And it's small and it's elite and it's selective, so it doesn't even have to be a big club, but it's just the concept of belonging that makes the big difference.
Well, we will be checking that club, and we ask our club members and our audience around the globe to check you out and have an opportunity to read you. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Eduardo.
Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.